Hi, everybody. It's nice to see you all again. I hope everybody's doing as well as they can be in this time of COVID. Still wearing your masks and social distancing as best you can. Actually, probably better than you can or try. Um, Looks like the cases in this area are going up a bit, so probably need to be very careful still. Um, I'd had a request to maybe do something funny again, but it's really hard for me to think about doing something funny when we have some very serious things going on in the middle of the COVID pandemic, and now we have ongoing protests for uh, George Floyd's murder. And, it's really about time that these protests occurred. And it's about time that we as white Americans join in the protests and be supportive. If you're focusing on the violence and the looting and vandalism, don't get me wrong, it's wrong. And the majority of the protesters out there agree that it's wrong. If you're focusing on that violence, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You should be focusing on violence, yes, but the focus should be on the violence that America has placed upon black and brown human beings in our country. That's the violence you should be focusing on. We need to get rid of the institutionalized violence that's present in the majority, in a lot of America, and in our police departments. It needs to go away. We need to eliminate it. You may well be wondering why this is going on for so long. It's because we have to make some changes. We definitely have to make changes. And really, you do need to focus on not the violence that's occurring. It's a byproduct. It's people that are taking advantage of a situation. But the real issue is police brutality towards blacks. We all need to take up the banner for Black Lives Matter. And we need to be supportive of our co-workers, colleagues, friends. It's a very difficult time for them. You must understand how hard this is for everybody, for especially Black and African Americans in this country. I was really touched yesterday. I received a phone call from a friend who was very, very, very upset, afraid, and very emotional about these issues that are being brought out. And describing the fear they've had for years about going out, their spouse going out, worrying about coming back, plans they make when they go out, things that I never thought I had to do, never thought about anyone in this country having to do. And that's just absolutely wrong. And I hope you're all paying attention and trying to listen to that side of the story. When you see all the protesters that are out there, you need to think about all of those that are protesting inside, that may well be afraid to get out, but definitely are supporting and supportive. So take a few minutes, be sure to check on your coworkers, colleagues, and friends. Ask them if they're doing okay, and encourage them. Because I think this time we really are going to make some changes. I just wish that the people in the Republican administration and at the top could see what they need to do. The root of this problem is brutality. It's not the side shows that are going on now of the looting and vandalism. You can stop that, but you're not going to touch the root of the problem. Begin to address the root of the problem, and the other issues will fall in line. That's my advice to the Republican administration. And I'm not mentioning just one person, because it's more than one person. It's institutionalized within the Republican administration, not the Republican Party, but the administration of this government. So if you are a Republican, you can help to affect change by pointing out the problems that exist. I know you don't like this any more than I do. So we can all unite. We can all stand together. We can take a knee for our Black colleagues and friends. And just remember, Black lives matter. And until you make Black lives matter, you won't ever have every life matter. So think about those things, pray about them, and have a good day. Bye.